time. When you look around at all the shit, you feel like you're banging your head against the wall constantly, because I'm constantly diverting people back to, hey, can you just, that drama don't mean shit next to this, and then, hey, I mean, that's petty because I don't even think that's real. You don't see the false flag and the fake ass distractions is predictable. You can look at it and see, I mean, the patterns go way back to before I was even a thought of. So why don't you see it? I know so many people have been called a conspiracy theorist and crazy and a liar and, oh, you gotta get off the internet, but everything that we have told y'all has been right in your face. I don't know what else to do. I just want to go back to school. If the amount of people that want to kill us, cool. Do I got time to go back to school? I'm not do I got I'm so serious. I don't even care about the degree, dude. I just want to say I did it. I just want to say I did it. Do you understand what it makes me feel like to be a dance teacher? That's what slapped me in the face. You get that? That's what slapped me in the face. Was being a dance teacher for the first time and seeing little tiny hands, and then being like, my hands were that size, and then seeing these little tiny shoes and being like, my feet were that size, and then seeing people give a damn about their kids, and I'm like, so it's not just a my real mom thing. My mom right here, this one that you see right here. I'm like, oh, okay, it's not just her. There's other people that just give a shit because they care about their wow. Really? Do you understand that I'm like, I just want to teach again. I just want to teach again. You know, like, it would be nice to just be able to teach one more time. Because my therapy is through music. And not everybody is bad. There's very few far in between, but you're finding that it's all of them. And it's all the way down the line, and there's so many more, and still we can't see it. We're not. I'm sorry. I'm fine. It's not, but I'm fine. You know, I'm laughing because this is my response to all the trauma that I've ever. Somebody used to tell me, like, I gotta put you on a machine for hours, and do I have a choice? No. If I look at you crazy, I would make it worse. So, excuse me through my trauma response. But, like, when you stop for a second, I am like, what up? For 5 years, there's no point for us to sit here and regurgitate information. We gonna have impersonators and obsession. There are so many little small men obsessed with me right now. And you gotta think that all these people have kids and they're married that are banding with the Black Panthers to do all the things that they're doing and cause all the chaos and the confusion and the bullshit. You know, it's losing its sting. It lost its sting at the beginning of the year. When I had to walk away from some type of peace that I tried to find again, I lost my last fuck to give. I'm tired. You hear me? Ooh. Good. Heart is just racing. You know what? I don't know what else to do. I don't know what's gonna wake people up. Everybody's, what can we do? What can we do? Get louder. What can we do? I don't know. I tried. I'm trying so much. I don't even know who we are anymore. We don't. I don't know. I don't know. But I don't know. I don't. Woo! I don't know. So is this not a good time to say I told you? It's not. It doesn't matter. It doesn't make me feel any better. It makes me feel worse. Because I still feel like I'm screaming underwater. And trying my best to mop an ocean. And there's so many other 90s and angels that have come like, I'm trying to help you. I'm here. I'm never leaving. I'm not going anywhere. Nothing's going to shake me. It won't break me. I ain't moving. I ain't budgeable. and then mollywop spiritual warfare. Like, and I get it. Okay. Sorry. My brain. So I don't know. If they drop those charges, everybody that tried is more of a target than they were before. If they drop those charges and this man gets, do you really believe that he's really in there? I don't. Never did. But, you know, did you guys hear that Fat Joe is in the middle of a case? I think the song is called, let me see. I don't want to get it wrong because I want you guys to see it. Let me see. It's Fat Joe the rapper. Well, he too, as everybody you know, raped a girl at 16 years old, made a song about her, and then told her that nobody would ever find out. You know, trafficking. And he believed that nobody would ever bring it back up again, that she would let it go, that he crushed the spirit out of her, that she would never tell. And now she's coming back to sue him. Keep going. Please keep going. I know it is so hard. You're doing the right thing. It's not going to be easy though. Okay? But, so, if you take a look at this song, it's called She's My Mama by Fat Joe. It's called She's My Mama. And if you take a look at the lyrics, he says, now she was only 16, I had to nurture that, give her some growth, waited till I blanked the cat, told she was going to have to work if she going to get ahead, then she drove me berserk when she gave me some blank. She told me that she learned from the porn flicks. I said, Miami, only stop talking and I won't say the rest, but you should be able to pick that up. Go ahead, look up the lyrics to She's My Mama. It's his diary, because art is a reflection of life. And this dumbass decided to make a song, just like they do with ledgers and trophies. That's why when somebody is saying, I have the ledgers, do you know what they have? They have drives from the songs that matches the name, that matches the person, that matches the outfit, that matches the place that they dropped them off, for how long they had sex with them, where they brought them, each time they brought them. That's what a ledger is. And that's just one person. So Fat Joe has had a long time, since 2006, to do what he's doing, and just now we're hearing about it. Tyler Perry is also being sued as well, if you haven't heard about it, for sexual assault. You know, people like this, they get slapped on the wrist or nothing, because who do you think is in their pocket? Now that you're seeing it, who do you think? Are we not going to... There was freak off tapes. There's freak off tapes, y'all. Tapes. And not at one point did the jurors see anybody else at the parties with Sean Combs. There was parties. So you're going to tell me not one other person was guilty? Not one. Not one at all. Okay. All right. Right? Okay, it's just like Epstein. You're going to tell me that he was the only John. Ghislaine Maxwell was the only person. She sold all these children, and he was the only person that she sold children to. The only one. You think that our government, our DOJ, our FBI, our CIA, the attorneys, the judges, the lawyers, the doctors, the hotel managers, the people who clean the damn sex toys, they're guilty too. The grave diggers, the maids. You don't think everybody else knows of who else there were children being sold to? But we're just gonna just Sean Combs? How many celebrities shut the hell up? Didn't want to say anything about Sean Combs. How many of them are yelling free him? No answer is an answer, you know. No answer is an answer. That's why when I left at 14 and a half, I never looked back. No answer is an answer. No, you can't force a 31-year-old woman to go back and do the same things that you were forcing a 14-year-old to do. No answer is an answer. I'll visit some people during visitation hours if they can get them at the Alligator Alcatraz. That's when I'll visit. But that's not going to happen, is it? No. It's not going to happen. Because the justice system is rigged. And the people who could do so much about it, because there's so many of us and less of them, the people who could do something about it, everybody just puts their head back in the sand and it ain't in my backyard yet. Yes, it is. It's been in your backyard. It's been in your home. You just would rather deal with somebody else's drama than to deal with your own. But at the end of the day, it's been in your backyard since beginning of time. There's that one person in the family that everybody knows about. There's that toxic relationship in the family that people only see each other on holidays and funerals. And then they don't talk because they can't stand each other, but they being cordial and fake and standing in each other's face. I'm like, hi, it's been a while. Yeah, it's been a while. You know damn well you faking with them. And you know, if you deal with the situation of why you don't want to go see them, then you got to deal with the rest. If we talk about the children on the Diddy trial, if we actually talk about it, then that opens the door to who else was trafficking children? Child Protective Services, government-funded agency. That's why we're not touching the children. That's why we're not talking about it. Because that's going to open a can of worms that nobody can cover back up. That's going to shoot that shot heard around the world that you can't put the bullet back in the gun for that one. You just can't. You can't. You can't. And so many will hear that in a way that you can't unhear it and unsee it. So, of course, we're not going to talk about the children. Because if you talk about the children, you're going to talk about that unravels the whole chain of what's really wrong. So, I know some people are like, I what the hell? I know, I say the same thing. What the hell? If people actually stood up, if people actually started asking questions, if people didn't let up like they do on chaos, if you seen people act the way they do towards drama, if you seen the people act the way they do towards when they get their feelings hurt, or when they get a comment they don't like, or when they get something that just pisses them off a little bit, if people have that same type of energy for slandering and for making shit up and rage bait and clickbait. If people had that energy towards the truth, oh, we wouldn't get away from it at all. I'm gonna keep trying, but we tired. I'm not saying we're giving up. We're not suicidal. I'm just saying we're tired. Okay? So, it's been 5 years of trying to tell y'all. It's been 5 years of showing receipts. It's been 5 years, and we're not anybody special. We are not trying to have a media cookie, fame, notoriety. We don't want any of that. Never did. Never wanted it. The truth is priceless, but you have everybody else selling my truth but me. You have people telling you to like something and give them pennies for my pain. You have that real Ally Carter official. You want to say your official when it's official. You have her on them. I don't know if it's a him. It's a predator behind an account on TikTok telling everybody that it's me. And people are just handing them shit. 100,000 followers on TikTok. Ain't that about a bitch? I can barely get the information out of it when it's me. My fake account stands longer than my real shit. Why? Let me tell you why. Because it's monetized. It's monetized. So whoever is behind that account is monetizing the hell out of something. So of course the account's strong, no matter what you try to do to it. That's how traffickers work. The traffickers will remain strong, no matter what you try to do to it. That's a trafficker. The one who is the multiple small men who are very small men. I'm seriously, physically, I think one of them is shorter than me. But the multiple small men who are helping the Black Panthers because they got a little bit of a check, they're telling you I didn't make my quota. Who else makes a quota? Trafficking survivors. You don't hear it? You don't hear it? You don't hear it? I know the people are like that. The people that need to know doesn't matter. The people that have no idea, the message is being muddied. The people that have no idea, you're exhausting them with the bullshit already. So when they finally get to the truth, they're already tired. They don't hear you. And in all that time, somebody is still being tortured right now. What are we supposed to do? I don't know. I do not know. So, we are signing off. As of 2026, we got some things to do. I will try one more time for the rest of this year. We will try our best to drop some more stuff. But we keep cards really close to our chest because we know if we would have dropped everything from Sean Combs, it's going to be slap on the wrist, pass on. The only thing that's being told right now is our story over and over again, that we have to relive the trauma. We have relived wounds. I have reopened wounds. I have sat in the corner rocking through my flashbacks to tell everybody what's going on with the children so that you can realize what's going on. I didn't want any money. The truth is priceless. I've told you that from the beginning. And it's not just about me. So I wasn't telling you all of this just about me. I'm grateful if somebody can fight for me. I'm grateful if somebody gives a damn about me and my mama. But I'm not stupid. That's not forever. I'm not stupid. And I know that at one point some of y'all are going to forget us and forget we ever existed. What I just pray is that you don't forget the message that we carried, that we have carried, that we have detoured people back to, and that we have tried our best with. And that's the children. The truth about the children. That'll never change. So if you ever see a dead man switch come from us, you'll know that we're no longer on this world. Because we'll tell you if you're watching this video, it's because we're no longer here. And in that video, it will release everything unredacted. And after it releases everything, every single name, every single location, every single plate that we have, every place that we were trafficked, and when we tell you exactly when it's in that video, then insurance will just keep dropping from there. And I don't know, just to hand it around like candy. I have no idea what else to do with it because there's nobody to give it to. And as you can see that from the beginning.
Don't give it to Pam.
Her
desk is full.
Her desk is full. And the FBI loses their shit. And then they get insulted when you tell them, why aren't you doing your job? So don't give it to them. You can't give it to them. I don't know what else to do. So, we have an interview coming out with the amazing Miss Miracle Sims on God, Sex, and Love platform. It comes out Tuesday. July 1st at 7 o'clock. It's our first interview that we've done in a few years. And I'm so happy and so honored that we got to do it with GSL, with Miracle, because thank you. The type of integrity, the type of honesty that it takes to hold it together, no matter what anybody calls you, no matter how many times you get shadow banned, silenced, censored, no matter what. They have held it honestly. No merch has been made. No money is collected that you can't see something coming from. I understand when there's some people that monetize their platforms as far as investigative journalists, and that's their livelihood, and they do it because they're giving things back to the people. That's one thing. It's another thing is when you're just stealing from the people, raking wallets and trafficking and selling the truth. That's another. So we watch all that stuff, and I'm so happy that Miracle, that's the type of integrity that she holds. As a black woman as well, coming from the community that still tries to jump on a slave bandwagon at all times, I thank you so much for seeing right through the bullshit. Thank you to all of GSL supporters for seeing through all of it. The discernment that y'all have had this entire time. From day one, I don't expect you to believe me. Don't believe me. I don't give a shit. I really don't. I don't care. If you don't believe me, I don't care. You see, do you really think that I care? Like, I don't care. It's because the nightmares are so bad. I know what happened. My mom has been through hell. She's driving across the United States of America all the time. We know what happened. So, if you don't believe me, fine. But if you look in your area and you see what the hell we're talking about, that's not hard to believe. So thank you, GSL. That interview comes out again on Tuesday. I'll be posting it up. They'll be playing it. And we have more coming out from there. We pre-recorded it. So it was recorded yesterday. While we were on the road, it was pre-recorded yesterday, June 28th, 2025. So, yeah. And, yeah, there's some things that we're about to be dropping and just handing y'all, and we thank you for doing something with the information. That's all I got. We do plan on writing a book. We said if that's the last thing that we do, that'll be the last thing we do. And we were hoping that would be done when there was some type of arrest made or some type of justice coming from somewhere. But we were really weren't holding our breath. We really weren't. But we were just like, that's all dandy and all, but at the end, we're at our end. Because this was the window of opportunity for people to do something. This was the window. This still is the window of opportunity for people to stand up. This was the biggest window we had. This one right here, this year. Because you have seen more about trafficking than you've ever seen, haven't you? So this was the year. This was it. I don't know what else to do. So we have already started writing, and my mom and I are releasing a book together, and we'll put all of that information that we can in there with as much jam-packed things that we can, and pray that it lands in the right hands, and some people can use it to fight for somebody else. So that's what we got. We'll still keep fighting the way we are right now. I don't know what's going to happen. It would be nice for us to be able to find another safe spot, some type of safe spot to put our heads down for a second. But in reality, I know people will never leave me alone because they believe still that I'm their property, as you can see. So I know that somebody is still going to always come for me and think that it's okay. I'm not. So there's nothing I could do. So in that time, I want to try to go back to school or something, and I would love to teach again. So I was thinking like maybe I could teach some classes virtually for anybody who would like to learn. I'll teach them virtually, and then after you're done taking the class, it's just whatever. I just want to teach. I love to teach. It's teaching dance. It's a lot of fun. It gives me purpose. So I'll let you guys know if we're doing that and when we're doing that. And thanks for looking out for more stuff that's going to be coming out. And I don't know if this is not the way that I wanted this live to go, but that's what we got for now. Thank you for sharing that video, the interview that will come out with Miracle. And if I will be in a private chat giving more information. So that private Telegram chat is real. If you want an invite, you can comment below on this video and I'll try to get back to you. Again, we're not giving up, so please, if we go take a minute, please don't mean like just, I know that where the real 90s are, please do something, anything, anywhere. And it won't be goodbye, because it would be nice to stay in contact with some of the amazing army family that we have built on this internet. It's one hell of a family that we have never had. So the Shirley and Ali one, we have a main Telegram channel, but we have a private chat. None of us are giving up. Please don't. And if something happened and somebody told you guys I died or overdosed or came up missing and my mom is just dead, please come look for me. Actually, come look for me. Do you know what I mean? I know 90s will tear shit up, but I'm being so serious. If we just come up missing and somebody just tries to persuade you that something happened to us after all this time, after all this time of fighting, please come look for me. Because I can't the way I used to. I can't. I would rather go straight home to heaven. I can't. I really can't. So, please come look for me. As a 31-year-old woman, please come look for me. I gotta say it again before we sign off. We are not suicidal. There will be no car accidents or accidental car accidents. There will be no accidental fires. Watch out for those. They're happening all over the place again. Those accidental fires are accidentally happening all over again. Watch out, everybody. False flags incoming all over the place. You're going to see one distraction over here. You're going to see one distraction over there. And then you're going to absolutely lose your shit when the other stuff comes. Don't get freaked out when the power turns off. Blackouts are just, imminent. Anywho, we are not suicidal. There will be no overdoses or accidental fires or accidental car accidents. We are not carrying anything that's in this car that cannot be accounted for. We are not carrying any medications in this car that does not have a prescription. We are both of sound mind and body. We may hate the bullshit that is going on, but we do love to live life. So if we were ever on a paddleboard or something, we do know to stand up. There are people, there are heroes that know where we are at all times and every day of every minute. And if we don't check in, then things will start dropping like crazy. Insurance holders, we're going on a few-hour check-in. We're headed into another disaster. I will let you know if we're going to get dropping, but as far as right now, give me until at least Tuesday night. God bless, and hopefully we talk to y'all sooner than later. Thanks for doing something.